Steve Mitchum with Tool Tap Roofing. Mr. Juan, I just wanted to take a quick video up here so you could kind of see what was going on up here. So you can see that the shingles are pretty worn out, and then we've got water dripping off the AC unit. The condensation line's broken. So it'd be good to run a new condensation line off this roof so that this water doesn't degrade the new roof that's put on. Definitely want to keep this tree trim back because you can see what it does to the shingles. It rubs them raw and starts to tear them apart on the side. It'll rip them off, and then they're no longer there to protect the roof. There's a metal roof over here, and it's just screwed on. I mean, if they don't have any leaks, you know, I don't know that anything necessarily has to be done, but you know, it's pretty flat. There's not much pitch to it, so you know, at some point you could have water intrusion. And then there's a pretty big open right here, if you can see that. And then you know, it's just really like kind of an interesting job. They got shingles underneath the AC portion here, and then we've got shingles just thrown over the parapet here to, I guess, try to watertight this transition here between the two flat roofs. So technically, you know, nothing here is really done up to code. But I think the biggest thing is the two shingle sections should be replaced with peel and stick. This could always be coated and seal around all that and seal that hole over there. That would be probably the best thing to do, would be to coat that with a silicone, you know, at some point. I'm not saying it has to be done now, but you know, eventually these screws, they have little gaskets around them, and eventually those gaskets will dry out, and then that's going to be where water will most likely work its way down through the roof, or at these little transitions, these areas where you've got T-vent stack coming through. Tar is just not it's not impervious to the elements. You can see it starts to dry and crack, and we've got a lot of drying and cracking going on around the edge here. So that's why I say eventually this should be coated to prevent interior damage.